Hi, I'm Geneva Long, CEO of Bowlus, and today we're going to be talking all about traveling with pets. And I've brought along my dog Bear today to be my assistant. And Bear is a big guy. He's a 100-pound Bernedoodle. So please take that into account when seeing how much of the couch and bed he takes up. But we're going to go all over the pet-friendly features of the Bowlus and why the Bowlus is the best choice for those looking to travel and adventure with pets. Let's get started. One of Bear's favorite features are the heated floors. Now, heated floors are an option on many of our Bowlus models and are perfect for traveling with pets. After a long day of adventure, Bear loves to lay down on the floors to get all cozy like he is right now and dry his hair. If he gets too warm, there's an area under the dinette that's not heated, and he goes there to hang out, or he likes to hang out on the couch like you saw at the beginning of this video. The hydronic heating system is perfect for 4 seasons of travel because in the winter, Bear's fur can make it easy to get all those clumps in it, but laying down a towel on the heated floor melts any of the cold snow on his coat, and he loves being cozy. Now, speaking of the couches, Bear usually isn't allowed on the furniture at home because he's usually pretty dirty from a trail run. But in the Bowlus, he is. And a huge part of this is the fabrics that we use on the seating are incredibly high performance and perfect for easy cleaning. You can see Bear right here. Bear? Yes. Sitting right here on the couch, and lots of room for someone else like me to sit down right next to him. So I'm just showing right here what it looks like to sit next to a 100-pound dog on the Bowlus couch. Lots of room for each of us. Another feature I love is that the windows are the perfect height for Bear to do a little bit of squirrel watching as well. The Bowlus has fantastic ventilation, so when the vents are open and the windows are open, Bear is really comfortable in warmer temperatures. You'll notice that all of our screens on our windows and on our vents up here are all brass, so they're very durable. Bear also loves staring out of the screen door, which is in part of some of our Bowlus models. This is Bear peeking his head out of the screen door. Hey, Bear. Another feature that Bear loves is that the air conditioning can be run off-grid from the batteries. And we've used this feature when stopping for lunch or dinner or pickups at the store where we can't bring Bear in with us. We feel good knowing he's resting on the couch in air-conditioned comfort. You'll notice that the air conditioning vent is there in the living room, and there's one in the bedroom and bathroom as well. I'll link here to my air conditioning video so that you can see all the different temperatures that the Bowlus performs in. At the end of an adventure, I really love that I can rinse off Bear's paws with this extending all the way outdoors. After a long day when Bear's paws are all muddy, I also really like that I can rinse him or his paws off by using the shower, and the shower goes out through the emergency exit right here. So that's what the outdoor shower looks like, extended out through the emergency shower or emergency exit, and as you can see, that can be used to spray off Bear. Ask us more about the pet-friendly features that we have as options in many of our limited edition Bowluses. So here we have the dog bed, which goes underneath the dinette, as you can see there. And then we also have the dog bowls, which perfectly fit into one of the Bowlus drawers in the living room. We also have water filtration as an option on many of our packages and is perfect for making sure that you have filtered water for your pet. The front door is always easy for Bear to hop in and out of, and there's a step as well for smaller pets. The Bowlus lashing system is an option included in some of our packages and is perfect for hanging Bear's leash or other gear, or as a tether point for him as needed. I can also tie Bear easily to the front porch, and he likes resting outdoors watching us. Here's Bear secured to the lashing system with his leash. I like to do this when I'm loading or unloading gear or need a reason to keep him in one place. Bear also always likes to get some fresh air, so here he is tethered to the front step with his leash. I also sometimes like to tether him to the jockey wheel handle here, and that way he can be secure close to the front of the trailer outside and enjoying the outdoors. The bed in the Bowlus is king size, so there's lots of room for pets. Here we have Bear inside the king bed. Just pan up so you can see just how big it is and how he only takes up about half of the bed, or maybe if he was at the foot of the bed, only a third of the bed. So now I'm in a king size bed with Bear, and I'm going to flip the camera around to show just how far away he is. So we've got Bear, the 100-pound Bernedoodle, on his side of the bed in here. And as you can see, there's still lots of room in this king-size Bowlus bed. And if you don't want to share a bed with your dog, you can always set up the twin configuration. So Bear here can have his own side of the bed. And here we are in the twin beds. I'm on one side, Bear's on the other side. And as you can see, there is lots of room, and Bear is very comfy. So now let's talk cats. Now, I'm not a cat owner, but many of our Bowlus owners are, and they find the same advantages for bringing their cats along with them as I do my dog. And for those of you wondering about where to place the kitty litter box, many of our owners place it in the shower enclosure or under the table. And one owner has even trained their cat to use the cassette toilet. Now, isn't that fancy? Now on to some other tips for RVing with your pets. Make sure your pet's collar has an ID tag with your phone number on it. I also really like placing an air tag on his collar when we're RVing. Always be sure to make sure your dog is up to date on vaccinations, as some campgrounds may ask, and also has flea or tick prevention depending on where you're traveling. RVing allows you to bring along all of your pet's favorite essentials: the food, the water, the treats, the medication, the favorite toys. So I always make sure to bring along Bear's favorite orange ball and also a few special treats, because this is a vacation after all. Always check if your campground is dog friendly. Most national parks are not dog friendly, but national forests are. I also always like to carry a pet first aid kit. In new areas, it can be easy not to be prepared, and I like to always travel with a first aid kit for Bear and be sure we check his paws after each hike. Out here in the West, we definitely have a strong foxtail season, for example. Traveling with your best friend has never been easier thanks to the pet-friendly features of the Bowlus. So whether it's a weekend getaway or a cross-country adventure, the Bowlus is designed for comfort for both you and your four-legged co-pilot. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful for you. If you have any questions, please contact our helpful sales team. It would be our pleasure to talk more about traveling with pets in a Bowlus. You can reach us at www.bowlus.com, sales@bowlus.com, or 805-568-7452. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss a new video. Are you ready for another adventure, Bear?